when you drove the car into the big tree. Tell us what happened.
Well, you know what happened there.
No, honestly, I know it was on Blackbridge.
Yes, in Sousa.
And you were going to, I don't even know where you're going to.
I was going to help
Wally.
Scott Wassmiller was at Milton Avenue Pub in Delhi. And he was like a domestic and he wanted backup. And so I was training Mark Roloff.
Okay.
And we were flying. And then we were going up Blackbridge.
Yep.
And probably doing 45 because it's right at shift change. So it's 5 to 11, 11 o'clock, summertime. It was June.
45. Jim, I think the statute of limitations is up.
Go ahead, maybe 50. But anyways, I see a Corvette. I see a car. I didn't know what it was at the time, a Corvette. And he's like pulling away from me. And I know I'm doing 45, 50. And I'm like, holy shit, that guy's speeding. So I flip on the reds and accelerate to try to catch him, to get him to slow down. Because it's, 25 zone as you get closer to town.
Yeah.
And so as I approach Sousa, the car slows down, pulls like it's going to pull on the right side of the road and stop for me. So I figure, okay, I got to go and help another officer who's requesting.
So you weren't going to pull him over?
I was not. My intention was only to get him to slow down. So the car goes to pull over. I go around to pass, still had the reds on, going to go around to pass. Judicious use of the siren at nighttime, so I did not have the siren on. As I go around to pass, then at the last minute, this guy makes a sharp left, cuts me off, and ricochets me into the tree. And they knew that was absolutely true because the damage on my squad car was right side damage as well as full frontal damage because of the impact from the tree.
With the tree. Was it ever...
Jim, let's parse this out a little bit. And so, in terms of a full-size vehicle traveling at 55 versus an old oak tree, who came out ahead on that one?
Well, the tree is permanently damaged.
Okay. All right, so you got your licks in.
Yes, I did score a few rounds. I didn't win the fight, but I scored on a few rounds.
What year was this?
88.
88. What were you driving?
Or 86. A Celebrity. Brand new
Chevy
Celebrity. They're the best squad cars we...
Airbag?
No. The whole...
I don't even think they were dreamt of yet.
The whole engine compartment came back into my lap and crushed my left leg.
Yeah, I don't think celebrities are known for their... were you wearing a seatbelt?
Yes.
Was Roloff wearing a seatbelt?
Yes.
Was he hurt?
No, he got a cut on his arse, if I can use the Irish term. And how that happened is beyond me because he's sitting in the seat.
It was that brick right before you hit the tree.
I mean, the windshield. The whole front of the car is smashed, and yet his ass was cut. They took him to the hospital.
All right, that's interesting.
Checked him out, and they have no clue how that happened.
So as I'm understanding this person thought you were pulling them over.
They thought, so they pulled over to the curb, right?
And then
why did they pull back out?
Yeah, I don't fully understand. What did he say?
Well, here's what I believe, and it all happened very quickly. But I believe that there were two occupants. I knew that, male and a female. However, in light of everything, I can't remember who was driving, but I believe the guy was driving. He was revoked. It was his car. He was revoked. He says, I can't get pulled over. So he's pulling over. He's thinking, not totally stopped, but pulling over. And then I go around to pass, and he goes, I'm not going to get a ticket for after rev. And he decides to make a sharp left. And
he was going to take off.
He was going to take off.
He was going to take off, not knowing you're blowing past him.
Not knowing I'm going to go around him, correct.
What injuries did you have?
Severely broken left leg. I spent a month in the hospital and 6 months off work, and came back sometime in January of the following year. This happened.
Could you have gone out on medical disability?
It's possible. it's possible, but I did like my job.
Yeah.
You know.
Because we had more celebrities, and you had not wrecked any of the other ones. So
That is true.
Like,
That's the
there's a-
only one. However, I was in another crash. Again, totally not my fault. I was turning left. I was westbound.
Wait a minute. We haven't determined that the one that was the trick was not your fault.
A
Go ahead.
A lieutenant from the sheriff's department cited
Okay.
the other person.
Yeah,
And
excellent.
check with the 8 ball.
So
Was that
not
Jim's
my
fault?
Yes, but I did.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
The 8 ball
Jim,
has spoken.
we can't.
We're
All right.
gonna burn
You know,
that.
You go to Gypsies, we have an 8 ball. That's you know,
Okay.
we have a lower
All
budget
right.
than you.
So you were in another
I
accident.
was westbound on Mount Zion at a green light, going to turn left and go south on Milton Avenue.
Yeah.
Witnesses there and a lady, an older gal. I slowly enter the intersection. I had the green and her light is clearly red. Boom, runs the red light, plows into me.
When did that happen?
That happened, I would say, like 2 years after my other
Jesus, did you feel like
Accident.
you were?
Did that hit you on the driver's side?
driver's side, yeah.
Oh,
Driver's
my.
side, yeah. And the funny thing is, the lady behind me said she sort of knew me. She knew who I was. She worked at a grocery store or something, and my legs cramping. And she said, "I'm sorry." She
Hey,
said,
it's all right. It's all right.
she goes, you entered the intersection, your light was green, it had been green for several seconds. So that car was far enough back, there's no way it shouldn't have had time to stop, But she obviously, this older lady driving just wasn't paying attention, And she came out and smashed me. She goes, I saw the whole thing. For about 10 years after that, when she would see me out, how you doing? How you doing? She always,
Now, the woman who
friendly.
hit you, did you get out of the squad and hit her with your shillelagh or anything? Or?
well, funny story. I believe the woman that hit me was worked at a clinic, not a clinic that I used to go to, but worked at a clinic, and then I wound up dating someone from that clinic, and that lady said, "I think I'm the guy that
I
hit you
smashed into
in the
that guy."
squad." Yeah, so it had come kind of full circle in a matter of speaking.
Hmm.